Yeah.
Yeah, Elon's all in. I mean, that's why I like to fuck with Elon on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Because, excuse my French, but...
it's all good. This is YouTube, baby.
Okay, so I think Elon, again, the same principle. Elon's one smart guy, right? And I know he believes, he hasn't told me, but I know he believes he's much smarter than Donald Trump. If you listen to the podcast they did together, right, you can tell there's times, particularly as they talked about the environment and nuclear, right,
Yeah.
and DEI, that I could just see Elon rolling his eyes at that time, right?
I got to ask you this about Elon, because this is what kind of blows my mind. If you are the CEO of an EV company, and your audience, your consumer base is presumably people who buy EVs because they have some semblance of an understanding about climate change or whatever it is. How does that make sense from a business perspective to then get to completely red pill yourself, to go all in, to basically to not only abandon your core market, but then throw your weight behind a political party for whom climate change isn't even a real concern?
Because having the power to manipulate the most powerful man in the world is far more valuable than any amount of EV sales from Tesla. Just being able to be the puppet master.
Yeah. And he's already come out and said that he would work in Trump's administration.
Yeah, and that's fine, right? Being, trying to increase the efficiency. I've had the same conversations with the Harris campaign about, okay, what can we do to increase efficiency, to make it easier for businesses, et cetera, right? So that's all fine and good. There's no knock on Elon for that. But, if you're the wealthiest person in the world and you have effective control, you're the puppet master of the president, the most powerful person in the world, oh my God, that's about as intoxicating. That is the definition of power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why, I would, if I had the same goal, I wouldn't care about my EV sales, right? I wouldn't care about my Starlink sales, and I know no one else is launching rockets like me. Look, I give Elon, as an entrepreneur, he is the entrepreneur of our generation, and maybe the entrepreneur for the next 5 generations. We don't know. But in terms of his quest for power, that's different from being an entrepreneur. And you talk about insidious, yes, right? You see it in Twitter, you see it in his comments, you see it in his lack of responsibility. I mean, when you look at Twitter specifically, right? And if you don't want to go into a technical tangent, just let me know.
No, keep going. No. Yeah, you're good.
But the way Twitter's algorithms that he's published so far effectively work is whoever has the most reach allows you to reach the most people, who in turn reach more people. It's like a tree, right? A tree algorithm. And he knows that whatever he says and does reaches the maximum amount of people. And the people that he responds to, that amplifies what they do. And so everybody on Twitter's got that For You page to the left, right, that they see first. And if you just go and create a random burner account to see what's fed to you, it's all leaning the way Elon wants you to.
Yeah. He is a new surrogate to